and welcome to Mollie's Motif. This is Emily, and maybe I should say welcome back. I've been gone for a couple weeks, so I apologize. It's been a while since my last video, but I am back, and I'm going to show you the card that I am putting together for Fantabulous Cricut. The challenge that's starting today is use an umbrella. So we just want to see umbrellas in your projects, and I am going to be using an image from the Create a Friend cartridge. I am loving this cartridge. It's one of the new ones, so you have to have the universal overlay. And I have to tell you, I love this. I think it's so user-friendly. It's so easy just to follow the instructions in the handbook. And, you know, you don't have to kind of search for the button or, you know, that sort of thing. So this is great and super easy to just follow the instructions in the handbook. They've got it laid out so clear for you. And the only thing on mine that I didn't do the base cut because I wanted to use a Peachy Keen stamp for my face. So I just did the shift base out of the skin tone to get, you know, just a blank face so I could stamp on that. And then everything else I just followed, you know, as it says to, and it was so easy to put together. So I'm actually kind of liking. I think that there's been some complaints about the universal overlay, but I love it. So that's where my cut is coming from. And here she is, so cute. I've cut her at 3 1/4 inch, and here's her little umbrella. So fun. You can see her. Oh, get you in the camera here. Just super cute. I love these little dolls. So I've been having fun making cards with them. And then as far as the Peachy Keen stamp that I used, I did use the Princess Face assortment. If the lighting will pick up on that. And I used one of the 3/4 inch stamps. It's the third one over, the one in the middle. So that's the stamp that I used for her face. And then I did just take a gel pen and just dot her eyes, just to give it a little bit more dimension there on her face. So, and then all my paper, it's coming from My Mind's Eye. It's this Quiet Contrary Jack and Jill 6x6 paper pack, and I love it. I think it's so fun. The designs and the colors, the patterns in here, love it. So this is where all my pattern paper is coming from. Love, love, love. And then my base card is just this cream yellow color, standard A2. And my first mat, it's going to be this red and white polka dot, which I love. I think it's so fun. I love polka dots. I think the smaller the dots, the cuter the pattern is, but that's just me. And then another mat, super cute umbrella pattern paper, which will just go down next, centered. And then I did round my corners with my Hobby Lobby large corner rounder. So that's the next mat. And then I did get my Elegant Edges cartridge out, which I love. I love cutting the mats. There's so many options in this cartridge for mats. And on page 34, I used the oblong. It's the dots pattern. And I did the shift oblong, and then I also did the shadow. And I cut it at 4 1/4 inch. So that's how that turned out. And the pattern paper, it's these little raindrops. So cute. So fun. So that'll just go centered down on the card as well. And then my little rain girl, she's just going to go down in the corner there with her umbrella. And then I have got the stamp that I'm going to be using. It's Splish Splash, which I think is kind of fun. And I might put it on an angle down there. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. It'll go down there somewhere. And that stamp set comes from one of the stamp sets from Craftin Desert Divas. Tara's been releasing some new stamp sets, and they're awesome. I'm loving all of them. And you get so many. So bang for your buck. You really do get a lot of stamps on each one of her sets. And this is the Summer Lovin stamp set. And there's some great, let me see if I can put some paper behind there so you can kind of see. But there's Sunshine Smiles. Maybe that wasn't the best choice of color. Sun-Kissed. There's the Splish Splash, Soak Up the Sun, Fun in the Sun, Ride in the Waves. catch and raise, making a splash, just really great sentiments for summer cards and pool parties and that sort of thing. So, and great for layouts too. So that's where my sentiment is coming from. And then I have some brown and white twine, baker's twine, if you can see that, from American Crafts. And I'm just going to run just one strand of it down the side, and I'm going to actually go in the middle of the card, and then I'll tie a bow up at the top. So when I finish the inside, when you see the inside, you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's just going to go just down the side like that, just single strand, and then a bow at the top in the corner. And that's it. That's the basically my card, and it's super easy to put together. So I'll get this put together, adhered, popped up, all that fun stuff. I'll work on the inside, get that figured out, and then I'll come back and show you the finished card. Okay, so I've got my card all put together. It came together very nicely, and I did go ahead, just to keep kind of in alignment of the bow and the diagonal rein, I did my sentiment on an angle. So kind of like how that turned out. And my doll and umbrella are popped up on one thickness of foam tape, as well as my dot mat from Elegant Edges. That's also on some foam tape. So, and then as far as my twine, I just went ahead and ran it through on the other side and then tied a bow on the front. So I've never done that before. Kind of liked how that worked out. And then I just took some more scraps from the pattern paper and just made, just put those down at the bottom. Plenty of room to write a little message. You can stamp any sort of stamp inside there, to make it for whatever occasion that you want. And I think it just turned out really cute. I'm really excited about that Create a Friend cartridge and the cute little dolls that you can make, especially with the Peachy Keen faces. Just adds so much to those little dolls. So, but yes, this is the card that I've put together for the Fantabulous Cricut Challenge that is starting today. And we just want to see you use umbrellas on your projects. And I hope that you'll be able to join us. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. I'd appreciate any feedback or comments that you would have for me. You can always check out my blog. It's mollymugsblog.blogspot.com. And we will catch you next time.